Breaking news update. A quiet neighborhood surrounded by crime tape. A baby's life taken. Investigators trying to figure out how this all happened.
And 10 News has been on the tragic scene all night. 10 News reporter Steve Fiorina shows what paramedics found on the baby that brought detectives to the home in Alpine.
The tragedy unfolded this afternoon in that motor home. This side of that house, there's a fence in between. First paramedics called, then detectives, then the medical examiner. The little girl and her mom lived together in the motorhome. It was a few minutes after noon.
I believe the mom woke up and found the child unresponsive, and a family member called 911.
Paramedics rushed over, administered CPR, but the child died. She also had some visible injuries on her body, so child abuse detectives were notified. Then homicide.
I can't really go into the nature of the injuries. One of the things that'll be looked at during the autopsy is how serious were these injuries, and did these injuries even contribute to the reason why this child passed away?
A difficult night for the child's extended family, many huddling in the cold as detectives work the scene. The investigation is just beginning. There have been no arrests.
There's nobody in custody because we don't know if a crime's actually been committed at this point. We just know it's a suspicious death. We are interviewing several of the family members and everyone who was on scene at the time, including the child's mother and her boyfriend.
The boyfriend's family owns the property where that motorhome sits. The mother and father had joint custody of the little girl. An autopsy should determine the cause and manner of her death and give detectives more evidence as they sift through witness statements. Steve Fiorina, 10 News.
And this map shows you where the investigation is happening. This is on Hunter Lane. That is west of the I-8 and Alpine Boulevard right now. Of course, we're going to stay on top of the developments with this story overnight and have the very latest on 10 News this morning from 4:30 to